It's going to be all about Valentine's Day and all about love.
Antoine's on. You say what's up?
Hey, everybody. So, Travis, thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Travis teaches piano and don't wipe your nose. I'm going to show you that.
I got to live. What you want me to do?
I actually do it all the time. It's a habit. Travis teaches piano.
Speaking of which, one of my students gave me this code. Somebody. One of them, my kid students.
You was about to say one of them little...
No, I was not.
Travis gives private piano lessons, and he rescheduled one of his lessons just for the show. So I wanted to say thank you. All right, so if this is your first time watching, you guys, the show is every Sunday at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time right here on Facebook. And the goal of the show is to entertain, encourage, and enlighten, which is my goal every Sunday. And as I always mention, as I'm encouraging you, I'm encouraging myself, I'm enlightening myself, and I'm entertaining myself. I laugh at myself quite often. If you can do a favor for me really quickly and click share at the bottom left, I believe. Click share and share this and send it out into the universe so other people can come into the conversation. And my posture's okay. Everyone can come in the conversation. We're going to have more fun. Okay? So, I always start every week. The usual agenda is we start with a current event. But before that, I have some goodies that I'm going to share with you guys. If you do not have to be a baker. I can follow instructions when it comes to baking, but I love to cook. But I made these. These are red velvet brownies.
Yep.
And I decided to make these because they are Travis's. It's like putting two of his favorite things in one. It's one of my Pinterest interests. Travis loves it when I say that. He teases me. Pinterest
I think
interest.
it's cute.
Yeah, but babe, you tease me about it.
I don't really tease much about it.
You be teasing me. You're like, is it a Pinterest interest? Is it a Pinterest interest?
Yeah.
I call it a Pinterest interest because I found it on Pinterest and I was interested in it. Kind of corny, but I like it. It's red velvet brownies.
Yes, Mo.
And I literally just made these today. They're still warm. Mm-hmm. I have not tried these before. They are super easy, very inexpensive. If you did not, if you waited to the last minute to plan Valentine's Day, even if you're a guy, it doesn't matter. Ladies, guys, these are so easy. But I will not send you the recipe unless you subscribe to the website. That is strike number 2. You will be off this show, babe. What are you doing? Get your life together.
I got big feet.
I asked you if you needed more leg space.
I don't, but I didn't.
No, you do. What are you doing with your life?
I don't know. Things happen.
That has never happened to me. I've been doing the show for months now.
Okay.
Get your life together.
Okay. I'm together.
Subscribe to the website. I'm going to send you guys the recipe for these. And I wanted to do a pink or reddish Valentine's drink. This is called a grapefruit slammer that I've never had. We're about to try it now together. We can try these too, baby. Did you want to try these?
No, I'll try the drink first.
We'll try the drink first, then we'll try this?
Yeah, because I'm actually kind of thirsty.
So it has alcohol in it. So
I'm not going to gulp it down, but
I guess it's kind of pink. It's a grapefruit slammer, and I can send this if you subscribe to the website. I'll put the website in the comments, or whoever is on there. Danielle, does it look pink? It looks orangish to me.
It looks professional, though.
Well,
check that out.
I mean, what do you want me to say? That's just how I do things.
It's like you have the male version.
Yeah, that's why I did it. I gave me a girly cup, and I gave you like the man cup.
Yeah. The
masculine cup.
That's right.
So I did fresh grapefruits, you guys. You can just do regular grapefruit juice if you want. And there's also tequila in it. So do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Did you just try it without me?
I smelled it.
You definitely just tried it without me.
I checked the nose.
Okay, cheers, babe.
Okay.
Okay. I probably need to stir it a little more, but I like it.
I love it.
It's really good. You know, grapefruit doesn't have a strong taste, so it's kind of subtle. But I put a little extra tequila in yours.
That's about right.
I love grapefruit pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, Daisha April saying hi. Okay, now let's try the brownies. You try the brownies.
Okay, no problem.
I'm gonna get into my current event.
Not a problem.
My current event. Okay, so I usually try to give a current event every week that's gonna make you say like, "Wow," or "Really," or "Oh my God." Get your life, babe. Get your life. So this current event, the title of this current event. Are you listening?
Nope.
Babe, listen.
Yeah.
Man sues Uber for allegedly ruining his marriage. He's suing Uber for ruining his marriage.
The driver or the company?
The driver, the employee, so the driver is suing the company for ruining his marriage. So the story is he borrowed his ex-wife now. She left him. He borrowed his wife's iPhone and uploaded the Uber app so that he can work, right? So he...
Because you need an iPhone to do Uber, right?
I don't know. I guess.
Think so.
Well, he borrowed her iPhone. Is it good, baby?
It is good.
And to do his job, right? He took it off. I guess he was done. He took off, so he thought he took the app off the phone.
Right.
And she could, but it was still getting like alerts. Her phone was still getting, so she was able to see. He's suing because he said she was still able to see his comings and goings. Right. Mm-hmm. And so she left him because she could see where he was going. Mm-hmm. So she ended up leaving him. So he's mad at Uber because he's like, you're right. Exactly. He's like, she shouldn't have been able to see where I was going.
Right.
And it's your fault that she was able to see where I was going and she left me because of it.
She's going to the stadium.
Stadium's a strip club in D.C. Or is it Maryland?
That's in D.C.
He's going somewhere. But so now he's blaming Uber. He's saying that your app had a glitch in it. And because of the glitch, my wife has left me because she was able to see where I was coming and going.
Okay.
So he's not local. I think he's French. Yes. A businessman in France. It says he believes technology has destroyed his marriage, specifically Uber's technology. He claims that there was a bug in the Uber app, one that enabled others to view his comings and goings. His wife.
First of all, it's a lot of suspect stuff with his story.
Okay, tell me.
One, his title for what he does for work is businessman. Okay? That's already suspect. Like, let's say you run a business.
Yes.
Okay? Like, you don't call yourself a businessman. Like, you say,
you
I
can
do.
call yourself a businessman.
No one does unless you're into something shady. You can't mention what you do. Like, you do, I don't know, you make shoelaces. You say, I have my own shoelace making company. That's what you say. You don't say, I'm a businessman. Unless you, like, smuggling drugs across the Mexican border and then you're like, I'm a businessman. Okay.
Or unless you're selling drugs and then you say, I'm going out of town for logistics.
Right. Oh!
Shade.
Inside joke, shade.
Inside joke. Sip your tea. I can see what you're saying. I'm not saying that he said he was a businessman. That's what this article is saying.
It's either way, it's shady. He ain't no business.
Anyway, what do you feel about that?
That was my first point, and then I had a second point. Now I lost it.
About his comings and goings and Uber's fault. Do you think it's Uber's fault? He's suing them for $48 million.
I don't know. I mean, people do that though. Like, if a company gets big enough, you're gonna have some random person who's like, "I'm trying to get a piece of that pie because I'm upset about something," and it loosely relates to you. And
but do you think it's justified?
No.
Like, okay.
Why?
We have to separate it, right? Mm-hmm. He shouldn't have been coming and going wherever his wife didn't like him coming and going.
Or the wife could just be nutso. She could just be like, I don't even have a problem with you coming and going, but the fact that I don't know where you're going and what you're doing is a problem for me. I don't know. I
thought that was crazy. He's not going to win that $48 million.
No, Uber ain't giving that money up.
He's not going to win. He might win something though.
Uber ain't giving
if they focus on the fact that there's a bug in the app. Okay, what's your current event? Because we got to keep it moving. We can talk all day.
All right, so my current event, I like rare sports, like sports that don't get a lot of like coverage or whatever. Mm-hmm. I like curling when the Winter Olympics comes up, or like French stick fighting, which is a real thing, but they never show it on TV until the Olympics are up or something like that.
Right.
So I like figuring it out, like figuring out the rules, how it works and all that good stuff. And so over the last like about 10 years, I've been seeing this up and coming kind of a sport that can kind of combines my two favorite things, like team competition and video games. So it's like an esports league, right? And also I'm into nerdy stuff, so you know, so
that's why I like you, babe.
I see that coming up, but esports is kind of like a little out of my comfort zone. That's a little too nerdy for me. It kind of crosses into like Dungeons and Dragons type territory.
Dressing up,
right? Yeah,
dressing up and going to the forest.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I like nerd culture, but I'm a nerd wannabe. I'm not like fully nerded out, like where I can enjoy that. But kind of like what piqued my interest is that recently the NBA announced that they are going to start their own NBA E-League. Okay, exactly, right? It makes you go, what is that? So I read more into it, and what they're going to do is they're going to franchise all 30 current NBA teams, so from the Warriors to the Grizzlies to the Heat to the Knicks. Each franchise is going to have their own E-League team made up of 5 video game players, and they're going to compete using the team's players in an E-League against the other team's 5 elite players.
So it's going to be like an NBA season for video games.
Yes, it's literally going to last the same length of an NBA season.
And they're going to be playing these 5 gamers are going to be playing 5 gamers. So the 5 gamers on the Warriors, for the Warriors team, are going to be playing the gamers on the Grizzlies.
Right. But they're not going to be called Warriors and Grizzlies. It's going to be
different names.
Yeah, it's going to have different names, kind of like how the D League has different names. Like the Warriors has a D League team, but they're not called the Warriors. They're called, I don't know, what they're called, whatever. So the game is. But check this out. They're going to take it another step further. Okay. Because this is what got me thinking, like, I might want to get into like watching this.
Yeah.
They're going to not only have a team of 5 players, but the way they find those players is through an E-League draft.
You about to be drafted?
I'm about to be drafted.
Are they going to draft a check this way?
They're going to get paid. Like, they're going to get paid money. Like, they're going to...
How do they draft?
Just like the NBA draft. What blew my mind, because you're going to have like a number 1 draft pick video gamer. Okay?
That's gonna be crazy.
That's going to be crazy. So, like,
first
it's
of all,
going to be
you know the best
dude.
gamers are still in middle and high school.
Exactly.
They're about to drop out.
Right, exactly. Like, you're going to be drafted straight out of middle school and be an E-League NBA player. Okay?
That's great. When is it starting?
2018. It starts next year. Yeah. Like,
are they drafting right now, or are they going to draft in 18?
I think they're going to draft in 2018 . So if you're into NBA 2K games, they partnered with a company that makes it called Take-Two Interactive, and they're partnered to make this league happen. So I think the league is called Take-Two NBA Tournament or League or something like that. Like, it's named after the company that makes the NBA 2K games. Yeah. So if you're really into NBA 2K and you think you got skills like that, you can probably get on board. But, I mean, I've seen enough. So
they're for sure doing this?
Yes, it's 100% for sure.
Did you see it at CES? Anything
No.
Okay.
I didn't. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be dope. So if you're into NBA 2K, and you like seeing, think you got skills or whatever, you should probably, like, tune in to see what these, like, professional gamers are doing.
Yeah, because you can be drafted.
You can be drafted. Like,
that's crazy.
You can be drafted. I don't play NBA 2K. I love the NBA. But
so the game is, I was about to ask you, it's the 2K game.
Yeah, it's the 2K game. It's what's going to be, the tournament's going to be based on.
That NBA's like, it's official. The NBA's doing it.
NBA's already signed on board. They already got the contracts out, signed. It's set up.
Baby, I'm top on that current event. I feel that. I'm pretty sure the guys can appreciate your current event.
Yeah.
I mean, mine is for
the fellas. What? And the ladies, and
the ladies too, because I think that's cool. You're just going to sit here and eat the whole plate of...
No, I'm still working on the first one I started with.
Oh, me too. But no, like that's like guys, guys are like, yeah, Trav, hold it down with video games. Like, that's what we be talking about. I'm going to have you on like once a month, babe.
I don't know if I can do once a month on my schedule, babe.
We're going to have to figure it out.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later. Okay. All right. So those were awesome current events. Okay, so this is where we go to the comments and see what everyone's talking about. Okay. So I just refresh it real quick.
Just like the whole page?
Yeah, just refresh it. You guys, these brownies are great. Aren't they?
They're everything I hope for. Everything I dreamed.
They are so good and they were so easy to make. Oh, there's Danielle. She said, hey, y'all.
We're down.
Go back down.
Okay.
Hi, Carol. Oh, hi, Carol. Thank you for putting the website in there.
I missed all these comments. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's birthdays.
Carrie said she likes. Who said everybody?
April.
What did April say?
Everybody birthday is significant. When you
Every birthday is significant. Yes.
Okay. Get out of here with that.
Carol
Because let me tell
said
you,
she likes.
let me tell your people something. Okay. Let me tell your people something. Okay. Every 5 seconds, for like the last month, maybe even longer than a month. It won't be longer.
Don't lie.
For like the last 3 weeks to a month, Chrissy has been randomly bringing up her birthday in conversations that has nothing to do with her birthday. Okay.
Like what? Give me an example.
So I would pick her up like from the metro, and Chris was like, "Hey, how everybody's day going? Oh, everybody, my birthday's coming up." Well, I was gonna tell you how my day was, but okay, my birthday's coming up.
Babe.
All right, cool. So that's one incident. So if that was the only one incident, that's not as random, okay? But if it's like that small little incident 1,000 times.
You're over my birthday.
No, I love your birthday.
Whatever, babe.
It's my favorite time of the day. Yeah, every single year. The day you were born and put on this earth.
Babe. Hi, Miss Jill.
Lord.
Hi, that's Mom's best friend. Yes, these brownies are awesome.
I met Miss Jill.
Hi, Carol.
All right,
Scroll up. We're just trying to make sure we interact and say hi to everybody.
Better tear into that brownie. I did tear into that brownie.
Listen, April, y'all watch Travis and these brownies.
I'm just saying, you don't put a plate of brownies in front of me
and they're still
them to
warm.
get ate.
They're still warm. Eating. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not making anything else for Valentine's Day, babe. So don't eat all these in one day. There's a half a pan in there. The kids want some too. We got to keep it moving.
Huh? I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it later though.
Okay, move it to the side then. I love your current event, babe. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so I have some questions for Travis.
Yeah, questions for me.
We are going to do Valentine's, like a quiz, not a quiz, I guess, kind of like a game show. I'm going to test your knowledge on Valentine's, okay?
All right.
So, you guys can play too. Travis and I love this stuff. First of all, we're both competitive. So last time we did this on a live video, we were just bored one night and I was like, let's do, it was myths, true or false, like the most common myths. And so I'm like, okay, Trav, we're going to do 25. How many do you think you're going to get wrong? He's like, I'm not getting no more than 2 wrong. So we're doing this live video and all the guys were going for Travis and the girls were sort of going for me. I think Daisha was on your side, wasn't she?
Yeah, because that's my road dog. Daisha on here?
Yeah, Daisha's on there. So they were like answering the questions and Trav got, how many did you get wrong though?
More than 2.
More than 2. It wasn't that many more than 2.
I got like
but they were
4.
really, really good. So this is sort of like that.
It's online somewhere.
It is online.
On your page.
Okay. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I have true and false. And then I also have multiple choice.
Okay.
All right?
Either one.
So for the true and false questions, this you put up for true if you think it's true.
O for true.
And then X for false.
X for false. Got
All
it.
right?
Got it.
Okay. Are you ready? Don't cheat.
Because
cheaters never win.
I don't cheat.
Why were you looking at the paper?
You put up like we were the same exact
You were cheating.
conversation.
Babe, you can't cheat.
The last time we did this. All right, so you went like this. All right, let's get started. Then you like put out the paper, so it caught my eye. So I looked over. I was like, do you want me to read the question?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Number 1. We're going to do a few of these. And then I'm going to stop and do something else. And then we're going to do a few more. And then I'm going to switch over. We're going to go back and forth. Okay, so we don't bore you guys. Number 1.
Okay.
Let's start with the symbol of the X.
Okay.
And why it represents the kiss. Do you know? This goes back to Middle Ages when a person did which of the following? I'm going to give you some thinking music, too. Hold on. This is multiple choice.
Okay.
Which of the following? Okay. A, they were forced to kiss all documents over his signature. B, he signed his name and then a priest had to kiss the signature to verify it. C, only the illiterate people made an X and then kissed it in front of 2 or more witnesses to show their sincerity. I'm asking you why X represents the kiss. Was it forced to kiss? Were people forced to kiss all documents over their signature? Did they sign their name and then a priest kissed it to verify it? Or only the illiterate people made an X and then kissed it in front of 2 or more people to witnesses to show their sincerity?
I think it's B or C. So
I'm gonna need you don't use these for that. Just
okay.
True or false. B or C, which one?
Okay, B or C. I'm gonna go with C.
You got it right.
Yeah. And
C.
Okay.
You always tell us why.
Okay.
Why? Tell me why.
I like to give an explanation. This is how I always used to get answers right on tests when I was in high school. I have a general rule of thumb. Whichever one, if you can't tell, they're so close together. Whichever one has the longer explanation is the correct answer.
Oh, let's see if that is true.
That's the rule I follow.
Number 2.
Yeah.
What is the term when a male and female each pay for their own meals or entertainment on a date? You already know that one. A, having a square meal. B, going Dutch. C, even Steven.
B.
B, it's going Dutch.
That's right. 2 for 2.
C, asking for a woman's... This is a true or false.
Okay.
True or false.
Got it.
Asking for a woman's hand in marriage goes back to the Greeks. True or false? True
back to the Greeks.
or false?
Does it go back to the Greeks? False?
Did you see me?
No, I did not.
It is false.
Yeah.
It says false. It goes back to the Romans where a father literally took his daughter's hand and passed it over to the husband. Okay. What if you don't want to though? Like, okay, so you're the father and I'm the daughter, and you try to pass my hand over to the husband. If I don't want to, okay, like this. What? All right. Next one. What percent of Valentine cards are romantic as compared to the humorous? A, 90%, B, 50%, C, 75%.
So it's 90, 60, what?
90, 50, 75.
90, 50, 75. Romantic over funny. 50.
And 75.
He was hyped about that one, huh?
Well, babe, sometimes you think you know it all. So
don't know
it's
it all.
okay. I mean,
She
I
gets
want
so
to.
hyped when I get something wrong.
I don't get hype when you get it wrong, but I don't get hype. But it's just kind of like making sure you know you don't know it all. Next question. The most popular way to celebrate Valentine's Day is to send someone a card. What is the second best way?
Best way?
Yes.
The question is subjective, though.
Second most popular, sorry. The most popular way to celebrate Valentine's Day. No, I'm pretty sure they did some type of survey. All right. So the most popular way to celebrate Valentine's Day is to send someone a card. Mm-hmm. What is the second most popular way to celebrate Valentine's Day? A, call.
Oh, you wasn't even going to give me the options.
I
was like, let me just pull something out the hat. I was going to say sex. So that's probably not even on the list.
Nope, it's not.
A,
call to say I love you. Mm-hmm. B, go out to dinner. C, send flowers. D, give a gift. A, call to say I love you. B, go out to dinner. C, send flowers. D, give a gift. What's the second most popular way that people celebrate Valentine's Day?
Flowers.
Nope. Call to say I love you.
Really?
Yeah, because
That-
people who don't live locally, they call and say, Happy Valentine's Day, I love you. It doesn't count.
Okay. Oh, this isn't... Okay. That actually does make sense.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah. Okay. Because it's not necessarily dealing with only romantic couples.
It didn't say it was.
Okay.
Next one, true or false. I'm going to do 3 true or false, and then I'm going to take a break and do something else. Okay, baby?
Okay.
True or false, wives and girlfriends receive the most Valentine cards each year. True or false?
Wives and girlfriends receive the most Valentine's Day cards.
Out of
each year.
everybody else, it's the wives and girlfriends who receive the most.
False.
You didn't use your X.
A pink X.
False?
Yep.
It is false. Do you know
Give me a
who?
blue X. And
No.
send me over the pink one.
The colors for Valentine's is pink and red, not blue.
That's my birthstone. Anyway.
So there you go. Works out. Do you want to take a guess who does receive the most Valentine? You were correct.
Okay.
Who does receive the most Valentine cards each year?
Moms.
It's teachers.
Teachers.
Obviously, because every little kid is giving their little Valentine's card things out. The teacher gets one
Let's
from
see
each
how many I
student.
get from my students.
Your students are our kids.
I was talking about piano students. Them too.
Oh,
Nicholas.
all right. Next one.
Okay.
Out of all of the Valentines purchased, true or false?
Okay.
Out of all of the Valentines purchased, it will be men who buy more than the women.
Out of all the these questions are worded so strangely. Out of all the Valentine's Day,
Nope.
out of what is it?
Out of all the Valentines purchased. Sorry, Valentine cards.
Out of all the Valentine's
Cards purchased, men buy more than the women. The men are buying more cards than women buy a card.
Gotcha,
Valentine's Day
gotcha.
cards. Is that true or false? Is that true or false? No, it's true. It's the only holiday where men buy more cards than women.
What
One
about
more.
that card life?
This is the last one, then we're going to flip over to something else. The Civil War brought the popularity of sending Valentines in the U.S. True or false?
The Civil War.
Brought the popularity of sending Valentines in the U.S. False.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
say
actually the
false.
Revolutionary War.
Revolutionary War, because of the Postmaster General situation.
I don't know.
Establishment of the post office.
Not quite sure, babe. I'm just reading it
Okay.
off the paper.
I knew one of those wars established the post office. I think it must have been the Revolutionary War.
Okay. That was fun. I'm going to
Okay.
ask you about 10 more in a bit, okay?
Okay.
Okay, any comments that we need to read? Carol's cracking up at us.
Yeah.
Refresh it for me.
Yeah.
Lips kissable.
I hit Carol with the what? Are my lips kissable?
Yes.
Tell me. Are they kissable?
Yeah, they're always kissable because we exfoliated them yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Travis's lips are kissable because I did a scrub on his lips. If your lips are not kissable, I'm gonna real quick get you hip to this DIY lip scrub that I made. I think I've shared this one with you guys before, but I'm not quite sure. So if you have somebody coming over, fellas, please exfoliate them lips. Because, babe, before we got together, were you exfoliating your lips?
No.
No,
It's not.
you were not.
I still don't.
Well,
Unless you do it.
we do.
Yeah.
We do. Exfoliate your lips. Just a lip scrub. You have these things in your kitchen. It's a tablespoon of sugar. Excuse me. It's a half a tablespoon of olive oil, or you can do coconut oil or whatever oil you have. Oil's fine. Vanilla extract, a drop or two, or you can use cherry extracts. You can use bubblegum flavor. I used vanilla because that's what I had. And you don't have to color it, but I colored mine with just a little food coloring and a small jar or container. But if you're not like traveling with it, like when I go to my mom's house, sometimes I'll throw one of these in the bag, or if I'm going out of town, I'll throw one of these in the bag. But if you're just using it real quick, you're like, oh shoot, I got somebody coming over. I need to exfoliate my lips so my lips are nice and soft. If you're expecting, to be kissing all up on somebody, go in the kitchen, get some sugar. Baby, you can do this.
What?
You can do this. You
Do
can
what?
go in the kitchen, get some sugar
Okay.
and some oil and some vanilla, stir it up Wet your lips a little bit in circular motion.
Now, babe, you know me.
Babe,
okay?
listen.
You know me.
Circular, but you know me.
You know, I ain't gonna do none of that.
But you know if the lips ain't right, you know I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna throw some Vaseline on it. Look, that's okay. Okay. And then wipe it off.
Babe, you need to exfoliate.
I ain't doing none of that.
But I exfoliate your lips when we do your beard, or sometimes I'll do it for you when I do.
It is great. It does work. But
you like how it feels afterwards, don't you?
I do like how it feels
afterwards.
Listen,
it's dirt cheap because the stuff is in you don't have to go buy like the Neutrogena and what is the Clairol and all that expensive scrubs. It's just sugar, oil, and some vanilla. You don't have to do the vanilla. And just circular motions, you guys. And then rinse it off and moisturize. Travis says he uses Vaseline. I like coconut oil or anything to make your lips kissable. Not just for Valentine's Day, but these also make cute little gifts. I got these little containers when I hosted a brunch year before last, and I gave homemade lip scrubs out for gifts in my little swag bags. And I got them from Amazon. So if you're hosting like a baby shower or a cute little birthday party for little girls or teenagers, you can totally just get these for like dirt cheap on Amazon. Make your lip scrub, make different colors if you want, rainbow colors, and throw them in the containers and give them away. So now lips can be kissable. What you doing over here?
I'm responding to the comments. Carol said,
company coming, I need to exfoliate my lips. So this is me helping you guys get kissable lips now.
Oh, Nadine says she has a gamer. Who's the gamer, Nadine?
Travis wants to know who the gamer is.
Sounds like something my gamer would like.
Totally let them know about it. I'm really interested in. That was a really good current event. Get your lips kissable. Now I'm gonna say fellas, but I'm sure some ladies are like this too.
What?
Don't this is just in case there's some kissing going on. Please don't force, because you have exfoliated your lips. Don't force a kiss on somebody, please. Like, make sure that's
you gonna kiss me tonight. I done exfoliate these lips, wasting our sugar. You know how much sugar costs? Trump is president. You know how much sugar prices went up?
You gonna give me a kiss.
Kiss me tonight.
I done made this exfoliate.
We can't even fry no chicken because I used the last bit of oil.
You gonna give me a kiss.
You gonna give me this kiss.
Kissable lip scrub. I'll be, of course, talking about lip scrub again when it's springtime, because we're going to be talking about getting your skin ready and transitioning from winter to spring, and lip scrub is huge. Just, especially ladies, if you're going to wear a neutral lipstick or a pink something like that's a pop, exfoliate your lips before you put it on, or it's just not going to be a good look. It's just not. Dry skin and all bumps in your lips. We don't want that. So I decided, babe, you guys, here are 5 things not to get your woman for Valentine's Day. Number 1, a cookbook. Unless they are really into cooking. I know my sister and my sister-in-law, Angelique, got Steph Curry, is that her name?
Aisha Curry.
Aisha Curry is Steph Curry's wife.
Yeah.
Aisha Curry's cookbooks for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Travis was looking crazy because my first Mother's Day, Travis, who in retrospect, me thinking like after the fact, it was a great gift. But Travis got me a cookbook for my first Mother's Day. I was livid. I was so mad and so offended. I'm like, what kind of gift? I didn't say this to him. I was crying. I was so offended because I felt like, number one, first of all, I can cook. Can I cook?
Yeah.
I can throw down. I love to cook.
That's real.
I cook. Mm-hmm. But I took it as first of all, I'm thinking like, it's our first child. It's my first Mother's Day. I'm going to get jewelry. I got Paula Deen's cookbook, and he did think it through because I love Paula Deen, and a lot of the recipes I was cooking at that time, I was Googling, it was Paula Deen recipes, right?
Right.
So you thought it through.
Yeah.
I took
Paula Deen's mac and cheese is real.
It's real. It's really real. But I took it as though this is not a gift for me. This is a gift for him because I cook for him.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guys,
I messed up on that one.
But I'm mature now. That was literally like 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate it way after the fact. But ask my mom and my sister, I was like so sad about it. I was on my mom's porch like in tears. And I feel bad because it was your first Mother's Day. You didn't know anybody. We were babies
I tried to think of like, because I bought you jewelry, like whether
you hadn't bought the pearls yet, the chocolate pearls.
I hadn't bought you pearls.
I don't think we have. No, not yet, baby. Not for first
I bought you
Mother's Day.
gifts though. Like I bought you gifts. Like,
yeah.
It didn't have to be a special occasion. So I tried to think of a Mother's Day specific gift. Like what would be something, and you were into cooking.
I really was.
Time, so I was like, I'll give you a cookbook because I know I put myself in your shoes, and I probably shouldn't have did that because for me, if I'm into something and you give me a book to teach me how to do it better or do it,
and that was the problem I had.
I'm like, really big on books.
Is he trying to say I need to step my game up with cooking? You said to teach me how to do it better, and that's why. Well, that's why I took offense. I'm like, hold up, what you trying to say? Number one, don't get the cookbook for Valentine's Day. We're gonna move to number two.
That's a fair assessment.
Number two, clothes. Unless you are 1,000,000% of her size. I'm going to tell you why clothes can go wrong. Okay. Say she's a size 10. You get her a size 8. How do you think it's going to make her feel? Mm-hmm. Well, she's going to be embarrassed, right? It's going to be like...
Or worse... Like,
hold on.
Okay.
The flip side of that, she's a size 10. You get her a size 14. Okay? She's going to be like, I'm not that big.
Right.
It's bound to like, unless you know. And the thing about it, you guys, is why I say clothes is because although you may know her size with women, I don't know how it is with guys, but with women, every store, I could be like a 8 in Banana Republic. No, not Banana. I could be like a 8 in, say, Banana Republic. But I'm pretty sure in Banana Republic, certain stores don't make sizes for curves. So if she's a regular 6, in certain stores, you got to go up to an 8 or up to a 10. Just lay off clothes.
You can say black people.
Lay off. Shut up, man.
Black History Month. We can say black people this month. Okay? They don't make clothes for black people at the Gap. Okay? Just call it what it is. The Gap will be all right. Okay?
Babe, I'm just... Hey. It's not just black people who have curves. I mean, other people have curves.
You know what kind of curves we're talking about.
Okay. Apple bottoms.
All right.
Okay. What I'm saying is lay off the clothes because you just
baby fat. Okay.
Baby fat doesn't even exist, does it?
But that's the type of curves we're talking about.
Okay. Right. Yes. Okay. I just try to be, sensitive.
Well, don't be. It's our month.
All right. Number 3.
We get away with whatever we want to this month.
Gym membership. Don't get a female.
No, don't look at me for this one. I've never
you
gotten
didn't.
a gym membership.
But do you agree? Don't get a female gym membership for Valentine's Day?
Yes, I think that's fair to say. Don't do that on Valentine's Day.
Right, because what you trying to say?
Yeah.
It could be very offensive. Okay, so number 1 was cookbook, number 2 was clothes, and number 3 was gym membership.
Yeah.
Number 4.
All right, Chris got to go. See you, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
He's dying.
Oh, that's Carol's twin sister.
Carol's twin sister.
Right, bye, Chris.
Bye, twin sister.
Come back and watch the rest later. Number 4, a gift card. Don't get a gift card because it's obvious that you probably forgot about Valentine's Day. Somebody probably mentioned it at work, and you went to CVS last minute and just grabbed a random gift card. You didn't put any thought into it.
I don't know about that one.
Nope. I'm telling you now.
Okay.
Don't get a female a gift card for Valentine's Day. Just don't do it.
What if it's a gift card to your jam, though? Like, if you're really into something.
I mean, okay, let me be specific. A Visa gift card. Don't get a Visa. If it's a gift card to, like, a spa, her favorite restaurant, or DSW, a shoe spot, that's cool. But don't bring a Visa gift card.
Oh, okay.
It just shows that, or it gives the message that you really, like, didn't think it all the way through. It was just like an afterthought.
Yeah.
Number 5. This, it would not be true for us, but for a lot of people who are really into Valentine's Day, don't just not get them anything. Just nothing. So I say it's not true for us because Travis and I, we're not huge on Valentine's Day, like the big, like, roses and restaurant and get dressed up and go out for Valentine's Day. It's just not our jam, right?
Right.
Throughout the year, I'm getting him stuff. He's getting me stuff. We show each other that we love each other throughout the year. Like, literally, Travis will, like, arrange for the kids to sleep over someone's house and get us a nice hotel room and go to dinner. You know, we do Valentine's Day stuff throughout the year. So for us, it's not a big deal. But everyone's not like that.
Right.
And for some people, it's their jam.
Yeah.
So you have to, and that's fair. Yeah. We totally do it for the kids. I go, just like you do Easter baskets, I do Valentine's Day baskets for them, and I get them stuff. But for people who it is, and be very, like, if it's not your thing and it's your partner's thing, just be sensitive to that. Just put an effort for it. Right. Do you remember our first Valentine's Day?
No.
You don't remember what I did?
What you do? We
had just started dating officially in January.
Oh, you're talking
Valentine's Day
birthday party.
Yeah, pre-marriage.
Okay.
Our first Valentine's married was the bomb because you took me out of town. Do you remember that? That was for my birthday.
I took you to the chalet.
Yeah. A trip in the mountains, like, surprise, you know. It was for my birthday, not for Valentine's. Right. But our first Valentine's, when we were dating, do you remember? We kind of were still getting to know each other. And you bought me the Sex and the City DVD.
Oh, yeah.
Travis bought me the Sex and the City DVD. It was like the Valentine's or the Love DVD. It had like 3 or 4 different episodes.
Yeah, it was like 6 discs or something. It was like or 3 discs.
It was three discs. Yeah. And it was all like the love episodes, the romance episodes. Yeah. He got me that. And then I got him, I remember in your living room, and you were like obsessed with Dasani water because Travis used to do yoga, Pilates in the gym, and he was like obsessed, like it was like Jesus' sweat. Like Travis loved Dasani water, so I bought a big case of.
When I was on the swim team in high school, like all the chlorine and stuff can be kind of like dehydrating, which is the irony of it. Like all that chlorine in your system kind of drains up. And Dasani is so refreshing. That's the first time I ever had Dasani water. Like after swimming, somebody was like, here's some water. I was like, what is this? Oh yeah, this is such life. So
you loved it.
I loved it. Yeah.
You did. So I took note to that. I'm like, this dude loves Dasani water. I bought a case of Dasani water.
Yeah, I remember that.
And in your living room, I put the Dasani water in the shape of a heart. What did I put in the middle? Was it rose petals?
I think you put like rose petals in the middle.
Rose petals in the middle. I don't remember what else I
don't even remember, but that was my jam. See, me, I'm
Travis
simple.
loved it.
I was on cloud, like, you know, I turned up to 11. Like, that was me. Because I love Dasani water. I'm like, if you get me something that I'm into, that means more than get me something like
that you think I like,
right,
like bling
if
bling.
If you give me a Rolex watch, that's not going to be as I'm going to be appreciative because you spent like I don't know how much Rolex watch costs, like $10,000, but it's not going to mean as much if you give me like a $5 bottle of Dasani water, and that's my jam. Yeah, because that means you get it. Like I like gifts to mean.
It means you get it. You've been paying attention to me.
You've been paying attention.
Yeah,
here's something you like. That was way more significant to me than anything else.
And I was so excited to get that water. I was like, I'll take a case of Dasani, please.
That case of Dasani.
And I was setting it up like, he's going to love this. And he loved it.
I flipped out.
We did good our first Valentine's because I loved those DVDs. Yep. Because Sex and the City was my jam at the time. And we were still in college.
Yeah.
That was our first Valentine's, baby.
That's right.
We've been married 10 years now. We've had like 1,000 Valentines. So I want to, you tell us, what are some things that you can suggest that the ladies stay away from?
I wish you would have told me beforehand. I could have thought about this better.
I thought about it.
Okay. All right.
All
right. Some things that women can avoid getting guys. Flowers. One. I've seen guys get flowers on Valentine's Day. I've seen that happen before.
Have you?
Yes. And that's not really a thing for us. That's not a thing.
I can actually, I don't know why a woman would get a man flowers.
Seen it happen. My boy Hannah has gotten flowers. Hannah can attest to that. I mean, you got to act appreciative no matter what you get.
Right, because they went out of their way.
Right, that's not a thing. Getting guys flowers is not a jam. You should be...
Stay away from the flowers.
Stay away from flowers.
The thing that Travis has taught me over the years, we teach one another in marriage, is that get something that the other person likes, not something that you like.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not a flower girl. I'm not huge on roses. I'm not a roses girl. I would like something like this. I like, different flowers. I love wildflowers, but I'm not a roses person. So if someone brings me, I remember one time this guy brought me, it was like 12 dozen flowers to my job.
Who did?
Somebody I used to date.
Oh, you almost said his name.
I did. He brought me 12 dozen. 12 dozen.
12
Not
dozen.
1 dozen of 12. 12 dozen flowers. Got them delivered to my
12 dozen
job.
bundles. So 12
Yes.
dozen roses.
Yes.
Okay.
To my job.
Okay.
First of all, we were broken up.
Okay.
Okay. So you're trying to do it to make up.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed. I was pissed. But then you haven't been paying attention. So do I. Yeah. You haven't been paying attention because I don't even like roses. They were red roses. So of course the other ladies, the females I work with, are like, "Oh my God, it's so romantic.
Oh, thanks,
That's
Karen.
so awesome." What'd she say?
She said I'm the coolest, most swaggerific co-host.
He's so dope. Travis is dope. I'm not a roses person, so
this should be
that boyfriend.
Travis and Christy's show.
It should not be Travis and Christy's show.
That's what Carol's saying, basically.
No,
You don't got to read the whole comment.
No, I'm gonna read the comment.
You don't got to read the entire comment. It's kind of like implied. So
No. Babe, I invited you to come back once a month.
I don't have the time, baby. I would though. I'll be back.
You come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Once a month. No.
Once a month.
So what's another thing? Flowers. That was awesome, babe.
All right.
Socks? It depends.
It depends on the guy. All right. So I don't have a list, but my general rule is something you already expressed. Like,
Yes.
Give them something that they like, not what you like. So let's say your guy is really into video games.
Okay.
It's not a whole
Yep.
lot of girls in the video games. Not
Right.
a lot of women in video games. But if you gave him like a video game or maybe a gift card so he can like upgrade something on his video game or whatever, like that for a guy on Valentine's Day shows that you get him.
Yeah.
And that's real love.
do
Like
that all the time.
when you say, "Look, I can't stand you sitting there playing that video game, but when it
That's
comes
your
to
thing.
Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
I'm going to get you something that makes you happy." This shows that I'm going to give something selflessly to you. Because if it's a video game and you're not into video games, that means more because he can't share that with you.
Right.
It's something that you said, this is just for you to make you happy. I don't benefit from this in any way.
Right.
But my only benefit is just to see the smile on your face. So that means more to
so
a guy.
romantic.
That means more to a guy than getting something that you both can share. Like, I'm going to
To
take
the
you out to
movies
eat.
or
Right.
yeah.
I'm going to take you out to eat. Ain't like you going to take me out to eat and then
And you ain't gonna eat.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you going to sit there like, "Nah, babe, enjoy that steak. I'm going to sip on
It's
this
all
water.
about you, babe.
It's all about you, boo." Like, it's not going to happen. But, something completely selfish like that, like, this is something my man is into. I don't even get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why he's 40 years old still playing video games.
Yeah.
But it's something that makes the man happy. I'm going to get it for him.
Yep,
So whatever that thing is, give
that.
him that.
Pay
Do that for
attention.
him. Yeah. And be like, even if it's something complex, you don't get it at all, like, Google it. Just like, what is this? How does it work? And what is a good way to get it? What's a bad thing to get? All right, most people say this. It seems like he likes that. I'm going to get him that. Bow. And then he's going to be like, what?
He's gonna be like, what?
What?
What's he gonna be like?
What? So, like, let's say his things are sneakers, right? He's into sneakers. Now, sneakers can be kind of complex because,
They can be expensive.
yeah, and expensive. And
some can be hard to get.
Hard to get. You don't want to give him no whack sneakers because if your guy is a sneakerhead,
He knows.
and you hit him up with some, like, old Shaquille O'Neal's, and he's like, what the heck is this? I mean, it's gonna backfire. You're gonna try to do something nice, but because you don't get it, he's gonna be like, "Oh, you don't get me at all.
You ain't even pay attention.
Like, you ain't even pay attention.
Yeah.
Nobody wears Shaquille O'Neal's. Ain't nobody wore Shaquille O'Neal's since '93. You know what I'm saying? So, like, be careful. Like, if you're gonna go into his world that you might not understand, do a little bit of research.
Yeah.
Just light research at the minimum. Google some stuff.
Go to his Facebook page.
Go to his
I mean, you
Facebook
can
page.
see when people
dig around the
people
house.
like. Yeah, look
figure
at
out-
his sneaker collection.
Like,
or
okay, this is the kind of sneakers he like, or
yeah.
cologne he likes, or this is what kind of movies he likes to watch, or video games he's into. Like, don't just like randomly get something in his genre, throw it his way, and he's just gonna have a big smile on his face.
Right.
You're gonna go into his world. If it's something you don't understand well, research it, look it up.
Because that's what we expect them to do.
Yeah. Yeah, same,
And
same
if they
thing.
get it wrong, we're pissed.
Yeah, same thing. Like,
If they getting us cookbooks.
okay, you just gonna bring your cookbook back up. Okay, a decade in. We still talking about my cookbook.
No, it's literally been 10 years since the cookbook.
Okay.
But now I miss the cookbook. I don't even have it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you are more than welcome to get me that cookbook again.
I don't remember which one it was.
It was the green one.
The green cookbook.
It was like Paula Deen's.
All right,
Well, actually, I don't.
cookbook
Actually,
to see
I
what
don't
comes
want another Paula Deen.
Of course not. Not for Black History Month, especially.
Yeah,
Like,
she didn't come through.
that macaroni and cheese, Paula Deen.
That mac and cheese. But
Oh no!
so at first I was like, okay, see, I'm not messing with Paula Deen anymore because she's talking about black people. Da da da. Then I was like, dang, but her recipes are good.
Her
but
recipes,
then
though.
you know, a lot of her recipes came from.
Don't, big. Don't. I know what you're about to say.
What?
Okay? And you're making stuff up.
No, you can look it up. A lot of her recipes is from a black woman.
Okay.
A black woman taught her a lot of her recipes, gave her a lot
Okay.
of the recipes.
That's a possibility. All
No,
I'm saying
it's true.
is,
It's true.
okay.
It's part of her story.
Okay. All I'm saying is
So it's okay to make her mac and cheese.
Paula Deen
She can cook.
recipes are real.
Her sweet potato casserole is good. But it makes me feel okay making it because they're not hers. They're
Okay.
a black woman's.
I'll sign up for that if I can get that macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
I'll subscribe to that belief.
All right. I want to do a couple of more questions. We got to go in a few minutes, babe.
Chelsea said, "Hey, Christy, I love the topic and the show."
Thank you, Chelsea. Okay, 3 questions, and then I gotta go to the business spotlight. Are you ready?
Hold on, I'm trying to read the comments.
Oh, what else?
All right, Nicole is on here.
Hi, Nicole.
Nicole writes, "Oh, grown men need to be playing video games." Then say that to little bro. Oh, good idea. Nicole, I play video games and watch cartoons still. LOL. Okay.
Carol, what video games do you play? So Travis and I play video games together.
I don't play as much as I would like.
He doesn't play as much as he likes to because he homeschools our 2 oldest kids.
Nobody got time for video games.
He teaches piano pretty much 7 days a week, and he's a good husband. Like, he has your schedule is like booked.
Yeah, but time
He
my
used
day
to
is
play it
over.
often.
I used to play it.
But
all
we
the
just
time.
played the other day.
I love video games.
I like the fighting video games.
Yeah, I love
If I can
fighting
kick
video
your
games.
butt, if I can just like get really aggressive and fight. Those are the video games. That and what's the other
Mortal
one that we
Kombat,
like?
Tekken.
Mortal Kombat. What's the one we just played the other day?
Oh, Injustice.
Injustice. Oh my God, the moves are crazy. Yeah. So we play video games together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I have a couple of questions I want to ask. Okay.
Okay.
3 more questions.
All right.
Let's see. We did those. Okay. Valentine, true or false?
Oh.
True or false? Valentines were first handwritten notes because it was much more romantic. True or false? Why?
False.
Why do you think it's false?
Because, well, I don't know, but the way the question is set up is obviously false.
It's false because the printing process was too expensive.
Daggone Gutenberg.
This is A through D. More Valentines are purchased how close to Valentine's Day? Do more people purchase their Valentine's gifts 7 days before? That's A. B, 4 days before. C, 2 days before. Or D, the day before.
Dang, it gotta be between 2 days and a day. So I'm gonna go with a day.
It's 2 days before.
Ah, so close. So close. Yet so far.
The world's oldest known Valentine is located in the Smithsonian Museum in D.C. True or false?
False.
It's in the British Museum. That is correct. False.
Oh, yeah. Because I lived here all my life. I ain't nobody ever heard of them.
I want to go to the business spotlight. The business spotlight is called the Joy Stick, and this is what it looks like. Oh gosh, I hope you guys can see it.
Let's see.
Let's do this.
Don't break it.
I won't. I'm gonna do this. Oops. Oops.
Wait a minute.
Okay. This is the joystick. Can they see it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. So this is the joystick. The joystick, I'm going to read to you guys. It is the perfect tool to stream or record video hands-free. So basically it's a tripod that holds more than one device, 2 or more devices. in my situation, I am my own camera crew. So this is wonderful because everyone's doing live videos. There's YouTube Live, there's Facebook Live, there's Instagram Live now, there's Periscope. If you're a speaker or if you are a journalist and someone's asking you to do their video live, you can do it on more than one. You can do it on Facebook Live and say YouTube Live, okay? So I'm going to read. It says, it's the perfect tool to stream or record video hands-free. Multiple devices can record on the stand simultaneously. Easy to use, lightweight, and mobile. Basically, no more propping your stuff up, like propping it up. Make sure you got it right. It's $79.99. For me, I wanted to see you guys. For me, it's going to allow for me. I just received it from Joy Pearson, who went to Hampton University. I have to say, Travis and I actually met at Hampton University. Why do you have your HU hat? Oh my gosh, we met at Hampton.
She went where?
She went to Hampton University.
Huh.
Her name is Joy, J-O-I, and it's called Joystick, J-O-I-S-T-I-K. But for me, it's gonna stop, baby. It's gonna open up my audience. I currently now do it on Facebook Live, and then I upload it to YouTube, and then I add it to my website. But now I'm gonna be able to do probably YouTube Live, and I'll continue to do Facebook Live. Since I told you guys I am my own camera, it's like I literally hired and employed a second cameraman.
It's pretty dope.
It's dope.
It's well constructed.
It's so well constructed. It's very sturdy. Let's see. I'm going to go to the website and tell you guys some of the features. It's compatible. You can safely mount your Apple or Android mobile phone and tablet. So here's a tablet, Android tablet, and Android phone. It's adjustable, so you can raise it in 2 or 3 different places. The base can go high or low. You can sit on the tabletop if you want, or on the floor. It can go high, medium, low. It's adjustable. It's portable. It's lightweight. You can throw it in your trunk. It can be a carry-on on the airplane. It's multifunctional. Like I said, it connects 2 or more of your devices to stream and record. It's very durable, and it's versatile. Easily remove. The included tablet mount and attach. So this that holds the tablet detaches. It just comes right off. And then this clamp also comes right off. Travis is looking at the comments. And
I'm glad you finally got one.
Yes, and then you can throw it in. I already have a tripod bag I can throw it in, but you guys, you can put this in your carry-on. You can put this in your suitcase.
Carol plays Luxor.
Luxor. It's like my favorite. Don't get me distracted.
Okay.
But you guys can go to the website. So the website is joystik.com, where you can order it. There's reviews on there. They are awesome reviews. She also has a Facebook page, which is JOYSTIK. Instagram is joy_stick, JOI_STIK. And then Twitter is at Joy, JOI_STIK. So this again is called the joystick. There, I tightened it up. It's called the joystick. So here's, to release it, there's a little button here. And then it just adjusts. So if I wanted this, if my camera, say my camera is here. If I wanted it to just sit here, I could adjust it that way. If I wanted to do the tall way, you just do it like this. It's so easy. Oops, sorry. A little too hard. It's really easy to use, and it clamps right down. There's a little cushion here. It's not hard. It's like a little pillowy cushion at the top and at the bottom. And then for the phone down here, you guys, it's just a clamp. You just clamp it, and it turns. So if you want it to turn this way, just turn it to the side. So this is my business spotlight, and I think it's so awesome. And I really appreciate receiving it, but I think I'm going to be telling everybody. I mean, because everyone's doing live videos, and you just have the option for one tripod. There are numbers of tripods on Amazon that you can get. They only have, it only holds one device. This one holds 2 or more. So go and get a joystick, you guys, especially if you are doing live videos. Especially if you're doing live videos, or you're thinking about doing live videos, get one as a gift for someone. This detaches. They both detach, so even if you just want to use it for one device, that's an option as well. But you have the option to use it for two. Okay?
Super dope.
Super dope. Super dope. That's our show.
All right.
Because this is the most fun I have had on this show. You're so much fun. You know, you crack me up. I think that's one of the secrets to our marriage, making it through all those tough times, is because we make each other laugh literally since day one. Travis has been making me laugh my tail off. So thank you guys for joining us.